They called him unstoppable. They called him unbreakable. But Khabib Nurmagomedov didn't start that way. He was forged in the cold mountains of Dagestan, where comfort didn't exist and excuses were never accepted. As a boy, he didn't have fancy gyms or luxury diets. He had dirt roads, cold rivers, and a father who believed in discipline more than dreams. While other kids were playing video games, Khabib was wrestling bears, literally, because his father wanted him to understand one thing. Discipline is doing what you must do, even when you don't feel like it. Khabib grew up in a world that didn't care about your feelings. It cared about your effort, and that's exactly what built him. An unbreakable mind. Lesson 1. Comfort is the enemy. Today, we live in a world where people quit when things get hard. They skip the gym because they're tired. They stop chasing goals because life gets uncomfortable. But Khabib, he trained in freezing snow in small gyms, with no fame, no spotlight, just purpose. He understood that comfort kills dreams, and pain is the down payment for success. You see, when you train your body to survive the hardest conditions, your mind learns to never give up. That's what made Khabib not just a fighter, but a warrior. Lesson 2. The power of discipline. Khabib never relied on motivation. He relied on discipline. He woke up early, prayed, trained, ate clean, and repeated that for years, without skipping. When reporters asked him about motivation, he said, "I don't need motivation. I need consistency." And that's the truth. Motivation fades when you're tired, when you fail, or when nobody's watching. But discipline, that's what keeps you standing when everyone else sits down. If you want to be great, stop waiting to feel ready. Start acting like you already are. Lesson 3. Respect and faith. One of the strongest lessons Khabib taught the world is respect. He never trash-talked. He never showed arrogance. He stayed humble even when the whole world was screaming his name. When Khabib said, "My success is from God," he meant it. He never let fame control him. He controlled himself. That's why when he fought, it wasn't just strength, it was purpose. Every punch, every move, every victory came from something deeper. Faith. He once said, when you believe in something greater than yourself, fear disappears. And that's what made him unstoppable. Lesson 4. The mind of a champion. Khabib's mindset wasn't about beating others. It was about beating himself. Every day he tried to be better than he was yesterday. He didn't chase fame. He chased growth. That's what true champions do. You don't need to be in the UFC to have Khabib's mindset. You just need the courage to face your own weaknesses, to train when nobody's watching, to stay humble when you win, and to stay calm when you lose. The hardest fight you'll ever face is the one inside your mind. Lesson 5. Legacy. Over everything. When Khabib's father passed away, the world thought he would break, but he didn't. He fought one last time and he kept his promise. He retired undefeated, 29-0, and said, "I promised my mother, no more fights without my father." That's what legacy looks like. It's not about trophies. It's about keeping your word. It's about walking away with honor, not ego. Khabib's story teaches us that real strength is not in fighting others. It's in controlling yourself. Final message. You might not be an MMA fighter. You might not wrestle bears or fight in a cage. But every day you're fighting something: laziness, fear, doubt, procrastination. Be like Khabib. Wake up early, train your mind, respect others, keep your word, and never let comfort destroy your dreams. Because when discipline becomes your lifestyle, success becomes your habit.